Hi everyone. This is a short video about encouragement, as short as I can, because this is also a little update that I want to give as information is coming through. I have a lot to share, and yet I'm going to go with that organically. So as information comes in, and I feel that it's the best to share with you right now, I will share. So. The first thing to know is that we are now in the stretch of the energies of the 11/11 energies that started in November, and now we're coming into the 12/12 portal, which is going to be a very powerful activator. So I invite you on this day, next Sunday coming, to even more go within and do some inner work and connect with us globally. We are doing this work. Collective meditations around the planet at three different times synchronistically. It's at 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 8 o'clock Central European time. So you can check with your schedules and connect with us at the same time, half an hour, or doing some meditation or doing some activity that makes your heart sing. That is also okay. So whatever makes you happy. It's also to connect the energies together. So this is how we bring the collective vibration higher. It's all about that. It's all about keeping our vibration high. As keeping our vibration high, it also affects the whole. So unity consciousness coming together and creating the change. So this is the good news that we are moving forward. It feels really good to do that, and the more we feel good within in the now, the more this creates perfect outcome in our individual reality and also on the planet. So it's a win-win-win situation on all fronts. And so I want to give you a little bit of update what's taking place from a multidimensional point of view, but on different levels. We know that there has been some delay in certain things to take place for bringing forward some funding that is good for humanity to use and all that. It's all happening because there is like a lot of activity on like a war taking place. It's a real war taking place basically on a galactic level. So there is a faction of the Orion system that tried to bring to the planet a technology that was going to make even the people who are very healthy to make them sick. So the Ashtar Command, our galactic brothers and sisters, they're working together, and they have managed to just create a powerful protection for that and to neutralize the whole thing. I think it was on Venus, on planet Venus, happening this whole thing, a war against the Draconians, reptilians, and Orion faction. So this is some information that I'm giving you because it's taking place behind the scenes, and also it's a reason why some things don't happen as you like, and well, this is what's taking place. So our light, whenever we do the work, it's also used, and it's creating this change. So we're very powerful here on the planet as Earthlings, connecting with Earth and sending the energy out to uplift, including our governments, not the current ones, but we can send our energy and light to the governments to shift towards the ones that serve the people and the I am presence of each and every one and the highest good for all. So this is also an invitation that Archangel Michael has been asking us to do this week, to use our light, to use our love, to send it to all our politicians, governments in our own countries. So also I'm inviting you to do this work. Send the love to the galactic brothers and sisters as well. Whenever it's your meditation, even it's like for a few seconds, it's good to do that. You will feel right away the upliftment of sending out the energy, because as you send out, energy is coming back 1,000-fold. So we are very powerful in these energies, in creating the change, and this is exactly the reason why the dark faction, name it, whoever minions is working together, and the galactic the dark faction of the galactics that try to keep the planet enslaved. Well, it's all now, they're all afraid that all of us are going to wake up in our consciousness, we're going to act united. So this is taking place on the planet. It's happening more and more. There's more and more people waking up. There is more and more protests around the planet, and happy protests, not just protests that are like people are angry. It's like peaceful protests, and I can see in some places celebration, like in Austria, like in Poland. There is like nothing anymore in Poland. There is people are just living normal Christmas. You can see nobody's wearing masks and all that. So this is a change taking place, and in many countries there is still lockdowns taking place. But this is exactly the reason is to make the people, to wake up the people, those ones that are still don't want to see certain part of the reality we are facing. And the reality is that okay, the whole thing, the job and everything is a bioweapon, and it's about time that everybody wakes up to this reality and to understand that this is not their intention of our so-called governments was never our highest good for nobody on the planet. So this is coming now to the forefront, and accountability is coming from each one of them. So we have like the Nuremberg trials coming forward, and it's already happening now in Poland. And if you can go, you can go on my website and check out a few of these things I'm sharing with you. I'm just letting it flow and bring out as much as possible information I can in this now, to let you know that we are already riding the wave of raising the frequency of the planet. This is good news taking place. The best is already happening within us in this now. This change is happening from within out. So the more amongst us is doing this work, the more we discover the missing pieces within our DNA, our constantly evolving DNA towards the original state, the original human, perfected human state. So when we do this work, then we also allow this energy to come forward and to create this resonance with the whole planet. So it's huge what's taking place. Nobody on the planet can tell exactly how wonderful it's gonna be, like most probably in a few months from now. Nobody believes me either when I say these things, but hey, this is a deep knowing I have, and I want to share this knowing with you, and maybe you can feel it what I'm sharing with you. There is like a joy felt in the now that is like making its appearance slowly, little by little, and it can be felt. You can perceive it through the veil that is becoming thinner and thinner, and it can be felt more and more. So I'm inviting you to dream big and to move forward in your ideas and to expect the unexpected in the most positive way, and to keep doing the work, so going within and from day to day action, doing our best to keep our vibration high. Let me see if I have something else to share with you in this now that I feel it is good for you to know, to raise up the spirits. So yeah, the message is do your best to at least a few times a day to go to spend the time in joy. Allow yourself to be joyful. Allow yourselves to be happy. Maybe listen to some nice music and watch a comedy. All these things are helping. Everything that we have around us, we have an abundance of media we can use to our benefit. We don't have to go into the dark spots all the time. It's good to observe, but at the same time, it's the most important is the way we feel. I can't stop saying that. I'm all about that. I'm all about feel more than fine, and I'm all about raising our frequency and feeling good. And the more we do the inner work, the more this feeling of worthiness comes back from source and fills us, and then creates this beautiful outcome that serves the highest good for all. and on a planet that is loving, forgiving, and that serves all, each and everyone amongst you. Namaste and much love.